big statement. Pacquiao. Was he on the drug?
All I gotta say is one thing. I never seen a man that didn't want to take a $25 million drug test.
Wow. Wow. And the thing is, if for people out there listening, let's make them understand the significance of the weight classes that he moved.
No, Floyd Mayweather is trying to clean up sports, period, not just boxing.
Right.
You know, at one particular time, fighters used to weigh in the day of the fight. Now fighters weigh in a day before the fight. At one particular time, fighters wasn't taking HIV tests. Wasn't taking HIV tests. Now all fighters have to take an HIV test.
Right.
So the thing is this: everything has to start from somewhere.
Right.
Everything has to start from somewhere. So it's out with the old, in with the new.
Exactly.
So I'm making a stand. I think not just me. I think all athletes, not just in the sport of boxing, should do random drug tests.
Wow. And you know what? That
blood and urine.
Yes.
And the thing is this: he didn't want to take the random test.
Because if you don't have anything to hide, then you take it. Because here's the thing: what I was saying, and you back me on this, Floyd. There's a lot of money out there to be made for you to not just take a simple test, because you can make $1 billion, and you don't want to take that test.
Jamie, the thing is this:
let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. The thing is this: about in the sport of boxing, a fighter doesn't. Okay, if you start off good in the sport of boxing,
right,
you may be good all the way to the end of your career, or you start off good and you decline as you get older,
right,
and you lose it at the end of your career. You don't start off just ordinary, and then after you get over 25, become extraordinary.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It doesn't work like that in the sport of boxing.
Let me ask you this: what's the weight class? Because it was a weight class jump he went up, right? Because he was TT flyweight, right?
Very small.
What did he move up to? Now he's what now? One.
I don't know, but actually, I weighed the same thing. When he was 16, he weighed 106. When I was 16, I weighed 106. But when he was 16, he was a professional. When I was 16, I was an amateur.
Wow.
So
so there's a difference. And so he won't take the test. Will this fight ever? The people want to know. Will this fight ever take place?
All we say is this: we want everybody in the sport of boxing. All I'm trying to do is make a stand and say my sport is a clean sport.
Wow, that's a big statement.
My sport is a clean sport.
That's a big statement.
That's all I'm saying. You're an American, right? Yeah. I'm an American. I was in the Olympics. I represent the red, white, and blue. You know what the American rights should say? Well, why is this guy that's from another country who come over here and make money and take it back to his country? But once again, I'm feeding American citizens every day. All I ask is,
look, my thing that I can answer this, again, from sources that told me, they said that people in the Pacquiao camp sent a couple of emails to the Mayweather camp a few weeks ago, about 2-3 weeks ago. And the first email was, what would the penalty be if our guy tested positive? The second email was, if he did test positive, could we keep this a secret for the benefit of boxing? Now again, I don't know, other than my source, who I trust, told me that he saw those emails. Now, I also know that Tim Smith, the columnist from the Daily News, reported on the same thing I just said. Now, if that's true, again, that doesn't prove anything definitively, but you just wonder why those questions were being asked. Okay, there is a lawsuit in the works from Pacquiao. Hours after that statement, Floyd Mayweather fired out his own statement. Here's his statement. Throughout this whole process, I've remained patient, but at this point, I'm thoroughly disgusted that Pacquiao and his representatives are trying to blame me for the fight not happening when clearly the blame is on them. First and foremost, not only do I want to fight Manny Pacquiao, I want to whip his punk ass. He goes on to say things about the blood testing, and he finishes off by saying Manny needs to stop making excuses, step up, and fight.
give a little blood, give a little urine. That's a crime.
Are you that convinced that Manny Pacquiao is Jews that you will never fight him?
Can I ask you a question? Where was Manny Pacquiao at in 96? He was a pro before me. What was he at in 97? What was he at in 98? What was he at in all these years? I'm saying,
So you are convinced.
I'm saying, I'm just asking a question. That's all I'm doing is asking a question. Come on, now, this is basic common sense now.
I remember you as an Olympian at 125 pounds.
And guess what? It took me years to get to here. Years. And guess what? It took me years to get here. You go back and look at the pictures. At first his head is small, and then his head all of a sudden just grew. Come on, man, stop. Stop this, man. Come on, man. This shit's so easy. Man, Ray Charles can see this shit. Come on now. Come on, man. I told you this basic common sense. Go look at the pictures. Y'all gonna tell me this man head didn't get bigger? This man probably went from a 7 to 1/4 to an 8. In a hat, a fitted hat. And you gonna tell me it's all natural? Come on, man, stop this. I'm going up in weight, but I ain't just walking through no damn fighters. I ain't just walking. This 106 now he decided to just walking through Kodo. Come on, man. And Kodo, everybody else Kodo hit, he getting up out of it. Kodo can't knock down Mosley, but he can. Come on, man. This makes sense, man. And guess what? This is how this world is, man. You got right. It's just like this. Like, no, Floyd is scared. No, Floyd cares about his family. Floyd is smart. At the end of the day, Floyd is smart. You know what I'm saying? My health is important. My health is more important than money. They can take all the money. My health is more important. If they say, Floyd, you know what? You can live a healthy life like you is right now, or you got to walk with a limp, or you got to walk bent over for the rest of your life, but you have a lot of money, I say take it all back. And y'all know this. Y'all know this is y'all know it. And y'all know it. Y'all just, people just say, we don't give a if he taking it or not. We don't give a we just want to see the fight. We don't care. We don't give a about your health. We don't give a about your family. All we care about is our own family. Well, no. I care about my family. I love my family. Because they're going to be there when nobody else is there. Because when my career is over, y'all moving on to the next, and y'all writing a story about the next. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Big facts, and that's exactly what happened.
I'm scared. I'm a coward. Well, guess what? I'm a rich scared coward. I'm a rich coward. And if that's the case, if I'm scared of a coward, why y'all want to watch me?
Yep.
I don't want to watch no coward. I don't want to watch nobody that's scared. And y'all know for a fact I ain't scared. And y'all know that.
Yep, and he proved it. Dominated Pacquiao. He proved it. Dominated him. I'm going to show y'all something else real quick. Since these dudes in these comments keep talking crazy.
How much do you think it's going to bother you that this fight
Excuses.
so badly?
He got beat up and then made excuses.
It doesn't bother me the loss right now because I fought a good fight, even though
What the reporter said.
You that this fight you wanted so badly, you lost it.
it doesn't bother me the loss right now because I fought a good fight, even though I hurt my shoulder. I didn't complain in the ring and like that. But the thing is,
Freddie Roach like, what are you talking about? Look at this boy right there. He like, yo.
My shoulder.
Did you notice that it looked like he had a problem in the ring?
I had injuries also going into this fight. And if he would have came out victorious, the only thing I could have got up here and said, you know what? I got to show. I got to.
And all the people that called Floyd cocky, he's super respectful.
Both of my arms was injured. Both of my hands was injured. But like I said before, I will always find a way to win.
Floyd, what is your assessment of Manny Pacquiao and your shoulder injury?
It was like a week or two after the fight.
He's embarrassed. He was a beat fighter. There's a difference between a great fighter and TBE. And I proved that I'm the best. Excuses. I knew it was coming. I knew it. But I'm not going to buy into I'm not going to buy into and I don't want the public to buy into He lost. He know he lost. And I lost a lot of respect for him after all of this.
And all his Manny Pacquiao fans
Fight, if you lose,
are blind.
it's okay.
or there's something,
Mayweather was the better man.
or you have a brain injury or
True
something.
champion can bounce back. Come on.
Anybody seen that fight?
I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Floyd dominated
I
him
won.
easily,
I won.
every round.
I know I'm the better fighter. We fight 10 times, I'm going to win 10 times. We fight 20 times, I'm going to win 20 times. We fight 100 times, I'm going to win 100 times. Manny Pacquiao he's not a better fighter than me. Nowhere around the board.
Could you detect at any time in the fight that he was having a problem with your shoulder?
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
He
Nope.
was fast. His left hand was fast. His right hand was fast. And he was throwing them both fast and strong. But when it's all said and done, he was a beat fighter from round one.
Yeah.
He knew it.
Came out with hit him with that right hand.
He beat Floyd Mayweather.
Hit him with that hard right hand.
He boxed 4 rounds. And if you go look, when he came out to Las Vegas, he was throwing combinations. Everything seemed just fine.
Even through the fight,
Waving to the crowd.
everything seemed just
Both
fine.
hands. Manny Pacquiao, you're not on my level. Manny Pacquiao, you will never be on my level. Period.
Straight up facts. I'm gonna end it off just like that.
If you lost, accept the loss and say, you know what, Mayweather, you know what? You was the better fighter. You was the better fighter. It's okay to be number 2. It's okay to be right behind me.